Hey guys, Omid here with Markets Weekly Update. Let's see how we can trade this week's cryptocurrencies. Let's begin with USDTD or USDT dominance and see how it looks for this week. This was really interesting upcoming week, and we had this major resistance breakout which was formed since 2023. As you can see, it acted as our support here. Then we had it here as our resistance. Couldn't break above. It pushed the price down, and then here we got again another rejection from this line, another rejection. But for this really exciting week, we had it all broken out, and currently we're trading above this resistance, which is really interesting, which shows that we have a really bullish and strong momentum towards our higher numbers. Here we got our the first target 7.2, and then the second one is the 7.5. This is something that we've already talked about, but this is not just on the weekly basis. So let's go down a little bit to the lower time frames, like daily, and see how it looks from here. Here on the we had this box since before. If you had checked if you're a subscriber of the channel, you can see that if you just click on if you check the pinned messages, a few messages above, you can see that we had this USDTD market overview since July 2025, and from here what we had sorry, I think this is from it's the July 5th 2025, that this is what we talked about. From here this is the exact steps that we took. We had our first step on the 4.28, and then a retracement or a pullback, a correction towards the 4.5, our second stop, and then moving all the way down to our third stop at about 3.9. As you can see, we have hit here every single targets. So we first went down towards our first stop, and then the second stop here, and then the third stop here, and we also had this above this box absolute bearish. So as you can see, we had the shakeout candle here, the shadow here, and this above this box absolute bearish here. This zone acted as a great support for our case. You can also see the full analysis on the channel here. You can take the I think you know what you should do. So let's get back to it. From here on, this zone acted as a really nice support and pushed the USDT dominance towards the higher levels, and it broke above the major resistance. What we can see for the upcoming week, for mostly this week, is these two levels, 6.05 and 5.881. These two are the major pivot points that we can expect something like this going towards here, and then moving back towards 7.2. So we know that this is something that we're targeting. We don't really expect much of bullish momentum in the crypto market since we're going all the way up, unless we break below 5.1, which is really hard to see this. We're going to expect 7.2, and definitely have these numbers on your chart. I've already took note of it a lot of times. So let's see how it looks from the Bitcoin's perspective. Here on the Bitcoin, we're also we can see that. Let me put the RSI indicator on our charts. We can see that we've only hit the lower levels, like 22 or 21, only a few times during the past few years. So this is a major level for the Bitcoin on the daily time frame, and we can see that from here on we can expect to have a correction for up to 40, 94, 93, 93.9 or 94k, up to the all the way up to the 97k. And we can expect a bounce down from here. Here's one big mistake that I can see many traders are making currently, which is this big line here at the 107. If we break above 107, then the whole market's gonna be bullish, which means that our dominance should break below 0.5 0.1, which is really hard to see, at least for now. So we're just gonna stick to the levels that we currently have here. From here, an expected whole bearish momentum. And if you want to see some scalp numbers, well, these are really good for scalping for your short-term tradings. 88,667 here. We got the 91,626. These are the major levels here. If you wanted to get the exact numbers, just draw it below the low here, which had really great down from here. And also we have our order block here, which is again another great zone to have some scalping. But we're just gonna stick to the normal weekly updates, and then we'll get to the lower levels, and we have more updates in the upcoming weeks. Make sure to follow and subscribe the page so you can receive all of the new information. Have a good day.